Today I'm going to be showing you how to remove the door panel from this 2024 GMC 1500. It'll be the same across the board for the Chevrolet Silverado as well. Now there's a couple different ways to go about this. If you're a Tint installer watching this video, I'm going to show you the bottom load method, how to just pop back the lip off of the door panel. If you're looking for further information on how to remove the entire door panel for some repair, service, whatever's needed, we'll go over that as well too. So a couple tools you'll be using today. Number one will be the most important, the 7mm socket, an extension just due to some of the bolts being deeper into the actual handle of the door itself. I like to use this miniature screwdriver as my pick, so to speak. You can use anything. If you're removing the entire door panel, you're going to want to get yourself a pry tool. Now, if you're a little fancier, you can use something like a ratchet, but obviously hand crank is the most reliable. So if you're a beginner tint installer, there's a couple things that you'd want to look out for when removing a door panel, just to make sure that you're keeping your customers' vehicles in great condition and intact. With this one, it's going to be very, very straightforward. There's nothing that's preventing this door panel from popping off. On some vehicles, you'll find maybe they have a speaker here that overlaps the door panel. Well, that's going to have to come off. Maybe there's some trim pieces around. You can see the seam and the edges of this door panel are completely separated from everything else all the way around. So that's going to tell you this is going to pop off nice and easy. So what's holding this door together is actually two 7mm bolts directly in this little door handle itself. There's a little rubber kind of a protective stopper there you're going to have to pull out. I like to just put these inside of the customer door panel along with the bolts. That way they are never lost. They are always together. You're going to have two more right down here, right underneath in the door panel. You can kind of see them. One right there. There's another one right there. Go ahead and remove your 7mm hardware bolts with the tool of your choice. For this video in particular, I'm not going to be removing the bottom two because we are bottom loading, installing window tint onto this customer's vehicle. If you're removing the entire door panel, just remove those two. Go down there and back off the other two. Keep those bolts in a safe and secure spot. That way you're not losing your customer's hardware and you're ready to proceed. What you'll do is you'll start at one side, preferably the side that has something like the door lock actuator, maybe a little bit more room, and you're simply just going to pull upwards. Once you feel it, now it's going to give you a little bit of resistance. What you're doing is you're backing off the door panel from the lip of the seal. Now, standard practice to be nice and careful with it, but if you've removed door panels in the past, you know that these can be a little discerning. What I mean by that is they're very secure. You know, you're gonna feel like you're breaking it, so to speak, sometimes when you're pulling it off. This is the safest method to install window film because it gives you access to basically pull out that seal, and you're only backing it off of this top half portion. On some vehicles, you'll break a few clips down here. This vehicle, not so much. It's the safest way because you're not fully removing the door panel from a customer's vehicle, which can save you from breaking clips, losing hardware, you know, having a hard time reinstall it, lining it up can be kind of a pain in the ass. Let the vehicle do the work for you. And almost all of these brand new General Motors vehicles are all like this. I love, love, love tinting these vehicles for this exact reason. We've seen the 2025 Equinox be like this, the Trax as well too, if I remember correctly. Each and every vehicle is going to be a little different. This is one of our shorter, not so interesting videos that we'll be producing in regards to the door panel removal series. Like I mentioned before in the video, these General Motor vehicles, they're just really easy to pop the door panels off. They kind of always have been, but I know all of my experienced tinters probably love these when they come into the shop. It's just so easy to take them off. If you liked this video, do me a really big favor. Just keep an eye out for my content here in the future. We're trying to produce some good quality content without so much fluff, not a whole lot of advertising and yap involved. So if you like that style of straightforward content, go ahead and give the channel a follow. We'll take good care of you and make sure you're always getting valuable information.